So today I'm going to make some really easy and cheap cookies. My grandmother used to make these for me when I was little, and I always thought they were the best things in the world. So this is what she did. She actually would buy a package of pre-made frosting and then just kind of spread them on those. But instead, since I don't have a package of pre-made frosting, I'm going to make my own. So in here, I have put 2 tablespoons of soft butter. And then I put in about a half a package of powdered sugar, and I mixed it all together until it got all nice and crumbly. And then I added probably about 1/4 of a cup of milk. Now I did that a little bit at a time. And also before I put the milk in, I put in 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And I always like to use the Dutch process type because that tastes the best. Then I mixed it up and mixed it up and mixed it up until it got to be like this. And now I have what I would call chocolate frosting. Now this is pretty thick, but I want it thick. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and put them in between my crackers here. Okay, so I have my graham crackers here, and I have my frosting in my bowl here. So I'm going to take this out, actually get rid of my fork, and then give that to one of the kids to lick. The other one I'm going to take some of my crackers, and see, some of them are, broken. I'm still going to use them, but I'm going to wait till last to use them. And those will be what I call my test ones. Now I just found it's easier to put the frosting on the side with the holes in it. And then that way the frosting stays in there. So I'm going to take about that much frosting. And just put it on here. Spread it around. Maybe that's a little too much. You decide. I'm going to make that a little bit even. Then I'm going to take the other side, holes down together, and smush them together. Okay. Now if you were to eat those like that right now, all the frosting would goop out the side and it would just get all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole bunch of them and then just going to let them sit. Now what will happen is the crackers will get a little bit stale and they'll get soft. So when you chew them, they'll be nice and soft and crumbly. So I'm going to do that with all of my crackers. Okay, and here I have a plate of my no-baked graham crackers with my homemade frosting in between. I'm going to stick these in the refrigerator so this frosting can set up a little bit more so they don't be so slippy. And leave them in there for about, an hour. You can eat them now if you want to, but all the frosting will mush out. And so anyway, these taste much better than any of the other cookies you can possibly buy. And it's always good to know that when you make your own, you know exactly what ingredients are in there. And especially for the frosting. Now this has real butter, has Dutch milk or Dutch processed dark chocolate, and a little bit of milk, and my own powdered sugar. Nothing else.